Hello students and welcome to DAV Mall Public School. Let's begin an online session of Standard 8th Mathematics with your teacher Mrs. Vandana Ghagre. Dear students, today we will start with the new lesson, that is third lesson, Exponents and Radicals. And in this lesson today we will see how to write the exponents in the exponential form and what is the radicals. So let's see. In the previous year, in the last standard, we have seen what are the different laws of the exponents. So here are some revision on that laws. So for any non-zero rational number a, we define a raised to 0 equals to 1. Means if you will take any number, whether it is a rational or natural, and its power is 0, then its value is 1. Any number raised to the power 0, its value is 1. Okay, so that is known as the zero exponent. Negative integral exponents. If any non-zero rational number has the power minus, then what happens to that place? Its place changes. Means numerator goes to denominator and denominator goes to numerator. So if it is 3 by 4 raised to the power minus 2, it becomes 4 upon 3 raised to the power 2. Only the change in the place, not the change in the. If it is a negative, it will becomes negative, only the power changes to positive. Now see here the basic laws which we have already studied. If the bases are same, then we have to add the powers, that is a raised to m into a raised to n equals to a raised to m plus n. Second, if there is a division sign in between these two, then we have to subtract the powers. Means a raised to m divided by a raised to n equals to a raised to m minus n. Third, power of power is the multiplication. So if a raised to m and that complete raised to n, then power is m and its power is n, then both the powers get multiplied, that is a raised to m n or a raised to n m. Fourth one, ab raised to the power n. When two numbers are inside the bracket and its power is n, individually we can write each number by using the same power. So if ab raised to the power n, then it is a raised to n into b raised to n. Same in case of the division. If a upon b whole raised to the power n, then we can write individually a raised to n upon b raised to n. So in this chapter we will study more about the rational exponents and their laws. So these are the basic laws which we have studied. Let's see what is new in this lesson. See here, we have already read about the squares, square roots, cube roots in detail in the previous chapter, that is square roots and cube roots. Now we know that 4 square equals to 16, and if you want to write it inversely using square root sign, we will write it as square root of 16 equals to 4. 4 square equals to 16 and square root of 16 equals to 4. So how you will read it? You can read it as 4 raised to the power 2 is 16, and the second one, square root of 16 is 4. We can write this as square root of 16 equals to 4. But are you aware what is the power of square? Square root means what? Actually square root means the power is 1 upon 2. So now you will read it as 16 raised to the power half is 4. So when there is a square root sign, you can write that number using the exponent as half, that is 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 is called the exponent and 16 is the base. Same here in case of the cube. 4 cube equals to 64. Inversely we will write this as square root cube root of 3, cube root of 64 equals to 4. And when we have to remove this sign, then we will write it as 64 raised to the power 1 upon 3 equals to 4. So when we remove the square root sign, we have to write the power 1 by 2, and when we have to remove the sign cube root, then we have to write the power as 1 upon 3. When a quantity has its exponents in the form of a fraction, rational number, its numerator denotes the exponent, that is power of the quantity, while its denominator denotes the radical, that is root of the quantity. That is, see here, if you want to understand this, you have to see the following example. 225 raised to the power 3 by 2 means square root of 2 is square root of 225 whole raised to the power cube. The denominator is the root and the numerator is the power, that is exponent. 216 raised to the power 2 by 3 means cube root of 216 whole square. So in general, a raised to the power m upon n means nth root of a raised to the power m. Numerator is the power, denominator is the root. Don't forget this. Numerator is the power and denominator is the root. So if a is any positive rational number and m be an integer while n be a natural number, then we will write this as a raised to the power m upon n equals to nth root of a raised to the power m. Again I will repeat, m is the power because it is in the numerator and n is the root because it is in the denominator. So here a raised to m is called the radicand and nth root of a raised to m is called a radical. N is called the index of the radical and the sign square root is called the radical sign. So index of a radical is always a natural number, that is square root should be always a natural number, it shouldn't be the rational number. So here now we will solve some examples. Express the following in the exponential form. First, square root of 7. Just now we have seen square root means what? Square root means the power 1 by 2. So 7 raised to the power 1 by 2. Second is cube root of 21. As no power is there, we will write that power as 1 and in the denominator we will write the root sign. So it is 21 raised to the power 1 upon 3. Now fifth root of 265 equals to 1 by 265 raised to the power 1 by 5. Fourth is cube root of 3 raised to the power 2. Now here the power is 2. So how you will write it as? You will write this as cube root of 3 raised to the power 2 by 3. So we will write cube root of 3 raised to square equals to 3 raised to the power 2 by 3. Now see the fifth question. Here the base is rational number 5 by 6. Eighth root of 5 by 6. No power is there. So how you will write this as? 5 by 6 1 upon 8 raised to 1 upon 8. 5 by 6 raised to 1 upon 8. So in this way you have to express the numbers in the exponential form, that is power form. Now it's opposite. Now we will write these numbers using as radicals. So 5 raised to 1 by 3 we will write, see here again denominator is there means denominator is root. So cube root of 5 power is 1, so we don't have to write the power. Now in the second question 17 raised to the power 2 by 5. The power 5 is the root. So how you will write this as? fifth root of 17 raised to the power 2. Fifth root of 17 raised to the power 2. Now see the third example. 12 upon 19, this raised to the power 3 by 5. So fifth root of 12 upon 19 raised to the power 3. So in this way, you have to write the exponential form of a number into the radical using the radical sign. So today, dear students, we have seen how to express the numbers in exponential form and how to express the numbers in using the radical sign. So this is a small assignment for you, and I hope you understand today's topic of the new lessons. Thank you, dear students. Have a nice day.